And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Second match day of the weekend. It's Celtic versus Hearts in the Scottish Premiership. Another big clash between the Glasgow clubs and the Edinburgh sides. Of course, yesterday we did see some late drama in that game at Easter Road, where Hibernian came from behind to manage to get a 2-2 draw, which of course now is Celtic with a chance to be the only side in the Scottish Premiership to keep a 100% record within the division. They can go above Rangers this afternoon with a win. So all to play for. A massive incentive there for Celtic after match day 4, being able to open a bit of space between them and arch rivals Rangers. But yeah, there's other games going on at the moment in the English Premier League. Leeds United, by the way, just watched that first half there between Chelsea. 2-0 up in that game. Ed Mendy, wow, an absolute howler in terms of a goalkeeping performance, really, for the first goal. And then a fantastic finish by Leeds for that second goal there as well. Brighton and Hove Albion 1-0 up against Hammers. So yeah, Brighton doing bits there in London. But the main event this evening, or this afternoon, sorry, should I say, is Celtic versus Heart of Midlothian. Guys, get your score predictions down there in the live chat and all that good stuff as well. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, let's have a good afternoon of football. I'm sure everyone's going to be having a go at me after yesterday. Ryan F says, you hate Celtic, don't you? Ryan, no. FS Dan, about 3+ goals by half time is the bet of the day. What did you think of them 2 sending off, Stan, yesterday? Well, look, at the end of the day, people are going to get touchy on the subject, on whatever team you support for some weird reason in Scotland. But sometimes you've got to take your team's glasses off and actually look at the referee performance for what it was, and it was diabolical on both sides. From a Hibs point of view, probably should have had a penalty, and then on the Rangers side as well with John Lundstrom and co as well. But whoever team you support, most people are going to be, I know it was a fantastic referee performance, but if the shoe was on the other foot there, and say Rio Atate got sent off for that John Lundstrom foul, the shoe will be on the foot. The other Rangers fans will probably be saying, oh, great performance by the referee. And then Celtic fans would be going, that is diabolical, etc., etc. So it just seems in Scottish football that most people just seem to think that the referee's performance is on whoever benefits the other side. So there's no point really actually deep diving into it and getting into it. But in my personal opinion, that referee performance yesterday was absolutely howling. And it doesn't matter who you support. From a Hibs perspective and from a Rangers perspective, in general, William Collum's referee performance was disgraceful. And I have slept on it, and I still have them same thoughts. But anyway, let's turn our focus to today's game between Celtic and Heart of Midlothian. Celtic, let's go through their lineup first. It's Joe Hart in goal, Juranovic, Carter Vickers, Jens, Taylor at the back. In the midfield is Matt O'Reilly, Callum McGregor and Turnbull. And then up top is Jota, Kyogo Furuhashi and Maida. So a very, very strong lineup there from Celtic. Jens, I think 2-2 for him in terms of goal scoring. Scored an overhead kick the other week there as well. So, yeah, he could make it 3-3. That's a formidable goal scoring record. But strong Celtic side here as well. But let's go through the Hearts team. It's Stewart in goal. Never heard of Stewart. Don't know where Craig Gordon is, but having a look at that now, that's already a big blow to Heart of Midlothian. Crochan at the back, Rouse, Sibic and Atkinson as a back 4. In the midfield is Herring, Halliday, and then up top is Mackay, Stephen, Boyce and Forrest. Now, this side, sort of, no disrespect to this Hearts side here, but what I see from this team is that they are favouring, or they are wanting to put all their eggs in one basket for that big clash next Thursday against Zurich. Of course, they played the first leg last Thursday, 2-1 deficit, and have it all to play for the Europa League. In terms of the finances at stake for Hearts, it's lots. You get around 10 million quid for qualifying into the Europa League. So I can see why Nielsen has done that. Obviously, he's resting the goalkeeper there. Rouse comes in, I think, as well. So the 2 central defenders are changing there at the back. Of course, Halkett picked up an injury, and then obviously they haven't got Barry Mackay there either. So it is a bit of a change of a team. You can see where Robbie Nielsen's going here. And yeah, I think Celtic should well, they should be winning this one pretty straightforwardly anyway. In terms of Hearts and Hibs, when they travel to Glasgow, they don't really do the job, whether that's at Ibrox or at Celtic Park. They usually can get a result at Easter Road or Tynecastle, but they don't really travel to Glasgow well. So you got to expect Celtic to win this one here today. Ganelli's up top there as well for Hearts. But guys, get those score predictions down there in the old live chat. Let's read some comments. Alan McClure says 2-2. Kenneth Elliott says 1-2. Ange doesn't have a clue, says GK Barkley. Who will win this league this year, Celtic or Rangers? Not saying this because I'm a Celtic fan, but I think Celtic will win the league, says JK7. Come on, Hearts. Hamish Brooks says hail, hail. Flangeball will be found in the Champions League, European Humiliation Scepter coming. Hearts will be hammered, says John Mitchell. I mean, I can see, as I said, I see where he is going with that Robbie Nielsen, but does he need the wholesale changes? Does he need the wholesale changes? This is a big game for Hearts. There's a lot of people talking about Hearts. I'm not talking about Hearts being that next team. I've always seen them as the sort of best of the rest, in terms of they're a lot better than all the other sides in the Premiership at the moment, in my opinion, but they're still a long way behind Rangers and Celtic. But if they want to claw that sort of gap back, then they need to start travelling to Glasgow well, maybe trying to get a draw at Ibrox, get a draw at Celtic Park, and that's where they're going to be able to maybe close that gap a little bit. But as I said, I think Robbie Nielsen and Hearts' mind is all on Thursday night, and you can't really blame them. Look, it is a lot of money at stake. I know they've got Conference League that they can drop into, but you know, getting into the Europa League group stage is pretty much double the money. And for a side like Hearts, we've seen it with Rangers and Celtic, how much the Europa League money actually does help out the both of the sides. So yeah, you can't blame them for prioritising their game next Thursday. But Celtic, as I said, very, very strong lineup there. They've started the season ever so brightly. They look really, really good. That front three looks dangerous. Jota has started his campaign very, very well. I think a couple of assists and a lovely goal last weekend as well. Kyogo think bagged a goal. McGregor's looked sharp. Matt O'Reilly again looks really, really sharp in the middle of the park. And that centre-back partnership of Carter Vickers and Jens looks really, really solid there as well. And Jens, as I say, has been getting on the goal sheet as of late, and proving to be a bit of a threat going forward with a bicycle kick last weekend. So, Celtic's side here, very, very strong. And you really do expect Celtic to win their home games, even though against a decent side like Hearts. But, you know, champions of Scotland, and if Celtic want to win the league again this year, then yeah, you need to win your home games. You can't be dropping points in matches like this. And they've got the added incentive, as I said, to go above. Well, they were top of the table before match day kicked off yesterday, but as I said, they can go 2 points ahead of Rangers here today with a win. Now, let's have a little look at some more of the live chats, what people were saying. Also, thank you for becoming a member as well, Laura. I sent that earlier on before the stream started. So yeah, thank you for becoming a member, guys. If you want to become a member, there's not you get like loads of added perks in terms of the live chat. Just press the join button. It helps support the channel and all that good stuff. You can get like Celtic emoji, Hearts emoji, Hibs emoji, or Rangers emoji, or depending on who you support. So yeah, if you want to become a channel member, you can by pressing join. Chris says 3-0 to Celtic. Hearts need to fill the void. Still take this one seriously. Stay fresh next week. This get a great warm-up match as Michael. I agree with that one. I do agree with that one. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have made the wholesale changes if I was Robbie Nielsen, personally. But then again, I'm not a professional manager. I would have still maybe have kept Barry Mackay in there. I know he's so key to what they're all about. But I feel like having Barry Mackay in there is a great attacking outlet for Hearts. And he's been a fantastic fantastic signing for them. But yeah, I wouldn't have made as many wholesale changes as Robbie has gone with. But look, it is what it is. You know, he's obviously wanting to put all his eggs in one basket for the Europa League, and you can't blame a side like Hearts for doing that. But yeah, Celtic will be happy. We'll be happy with that. I think the centre-back partnership there between Sibic and Rouse is not as strong as it would be maybe with Halkett and Sibic. So definitely Celtic are going to have a lot of chances here this afternoon. And as I say, you would expect them to prevail and find a way through. I think the last game at Celtic Park between these two ended 4-1. I think Ellis scored the first goal to cause a bit of a early an early alarm, but yeah, Celtic came back and passed that test with flying colours, scored 4 goals, and the match didn't prove to be a problem at all on the day. Luca is fun, says 2-1 Hearts. So Celtic getting it easy, says the Blue Maroon. Chelsea are rubbish. How are they relying on Sterling for goals? I think they're bringing in Aubameyang, to be fair, mate. I think Aubameyang's on his way very, very soon. But yeah, I mean, Sterling's not a number 9, and the fact that they think they can start the season with Sterling up there. But today, mate, that first half, it wasn't the strikers' problem. It wasn't that problem. It was the goalkeeper. Mendy had an absolute howler, and then what's his name? And then the other goal came from a set piece. Great finish by the Leeds boy as well. So I think Jesse Marsch under is a very, very good manager, and under Leeds, I think you'll see a different Leeds this year in terms of what they're all about. I think Jesse's completely different. Good pedigree from Salzburg. Yes, did have a bit of a stumble at Leipzig, didn't really work out for him, but I think he's a really good manager with a decent philosophy, and already, he's closing on to 7 points, which would be 2 wins and a draw from his first 3 games. So I think that's a pretty good start there for Leeds, considering a lot of people said that they'll probably go down this year. But anyway, enough about the English Premier League. On to Scottish Premiership action. And as I say, Celtic versus Hearts here this afternoon. Kickoff is in around a minute's time. Players, as I say, are coming out of the park here. Celtic Park is full, and Celtic will be looking to try and keep their 100% record in the division and be the only side after Rangers drew 2-2 yesterday in a very, very controversial refereeing performance from Willie Collum. But, as I say, drop points there on the board from Rangers. Let's have a little look in the live chat. Keep them coming, guys. The game on TV, I think it's on Celtic TV for those of you wondering. As I say, keep hitting that like button, guys. Let's try and get this to 100 likes. As I say, that will help us out. Just saw the score, says Mark. Come on the hoops today, says Martin. Yeah, loads of people going for it. I love when Rangers are playing. All the Rangers fans are like, they can't take our eyes off. Then look at the comment section now. Jamie, I've always said it with all sides of the old firms. You're always looking at your rivals' results. Whether you're a Celtic fan, you're going to be watching the Rangers game if it's on. If you're a Celtic fan, you usually be watching. Vice versa. You're going to be checking on what's going on. It's only natural. You want to see how your competition's doing. It is the way the Scottish Premiership is. There's just sort of 2 teams in it, so you're always looking at your competition and just to see how they're getting on. But for me, just watching the English Premier League, and I know I'm an Englishman, by birth and where my accent and stuff like that, but that league is really, really good. Not in terms of I don't think the quality is it's such a good division in terms of just the first few games of the season, and just to see how competitive it is. Everybody can just beat everybody. Seen Leeds beat today, seen Brentford beat Man United last week and then lose to Fulham. It's just so so competitive, and that's what I love about the English Premiership. But on to this one now. I think they're going to be having a minute's silence here before kickoff gets underway here at Celtic Park, or a minute applause. We'll just see who this is for. Yesterday it was for Andy Gorham at Easter Road. I'm not sure who this one is for, but they are applauding nonetheless. John Yogi Hughes it's for. Sorry, it's an ex-Celtic player, 1943, 2022. And as I say, a minute's applause does ring out across Celtic Park there for John Yogi Hughes. Top EPL is like UCL, the top clubs. No, definitely. I just enjoy the Premier League this year. It's just so entertaining. Even Arsenal, look at them. You can go in complete disarray, and then all of a sudden, a season later, I don't think Arsenal will compete for the title, but they look really, really good. Like Jesus, like a Man City sort of fringe player, and then boom, he's like the star man at Arsenal, that's what I love about it. I would like to see the Scottish Premiership like that, but then again, it's just not enough eyes on it, unfortunately. But yeah, let's go through the lineups one last time before we get underway. Hart in goal, Juranovic, Carter Vickers, Jens, Taylor at the back. In the midfield is O'Reilly, McGregor, Turnbull, and then up top is Jota, Kyogo, and Maeda. So a very, very strong attacking team there from Celtic. As you'll know by Hearts now, they kind of got their one eye on Thursday. Stewart in goal, Atkinson, Šibic, Rouse, Cochrane at the back. In the midfield is Herring, Halliday, and up top is Forrest, Boyce, Mackay-Steven, and Ganelli. So a weakened side, I suppose, from Hearts. But as I keep on saying, if you are just joining in, they have got one eye on Thursday. So, you know, it is what it is. But we are underway here at Celtic Park for this one. Hearts going from right to left, Celtic going from left to right, and yeah, we are underway. Hearts in maroon, Celtic in green and white hoops, and kickoff is underway here at Celtic Park. His boys going down that right-hand side here already, cleared away there by Celtic, and the ball goes the other way. Ball forward there again. That goes back out for another throw in here for Celtic. Celtic take it quickly there with Turnbull. To Taylor. Plays out from the back. There's Carter Vickers. Headed back down here again from Hearts. Šibic. Looking to try and go forward. And again, that's cleared out for another throw-in. And this time for Celtic. Herring is the captain today. I didn't get an update on what happened to Hauke, by the way, from Thursday. He did pick up a bit of an injury, I think, and didn't look particularly good. He was out on crutches after the match, so could be out for a decent amount of time there, which is a big blow for Hearts in terms of their league season and going into the European matches. But here comes Andy Halliday down this left-hand side now here for Hearts. It's Cochrane. Cochrane forward. Cochrane looking to try and find a way through, but dispossessed there by Matt O'Reilly, and Celtic overturn possession as they look to go the other way. Celtic driving forward. Nice pass into the area. Nice little bit of football here from Celtic. It's Turnbull. Passing nicely. Comes up to that left-hand side. Back to Jota. Jota chooses to go all the way back to Joe Hart. And Joe Hart all the way back out to Carter Vickers again. Vickers forward. Jens is there again. Jens over the top. Blocked the other way. Comes over the other side now here again for Carter Vickers. Ganelli trying to apply a bit of pressure, but Celtic comfortable there at the back. Here's Jens again. Forward for Turnbull. Turnbull picks out Jota. Now here could be an opportunity already for Celtic, but it's just been hit a bit too far, and that goes out of play, and that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Hearts. Mark on the ceiling says Dundee United relegated. You know what? I've always said it. I think Jack Ross is one of the most overrated managers in Scottish football. I think just because he's a Scot, I don't know what it is about him. Yeah, he had an all right run. I think it was at St Mirren back in the day, but he's just stunk the place out wherever he's gone. He did a howling job at Hibernian, I felt, and then boom, Dundee United. I think he've won the Champions League, beating AZ Alkmaar, ended up getting pumped 7-0, and it's never really been straightforward for Dundee United since then. So I do think he's an overrated manager. People were saying that he was going to be the future Celtic manager or something like that. Can't be seeing that. No way. He is so overrated. And I think he'll be the first one to go this year. And then he might have to go back down to the Championship or something. I just don't think he's that good. Here comes Celtic again now, this time with Juranovic. Juranovic tries to pick out Maeda. Maeda comes the other way. Now back over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly into the area. Hearts defending. And that cleared away, but comes back to O'Reilly again. And O'Reilly looking to come up with a chance. Celtic having a unusual sort of break. Usually Celtic would be a side that'd be in the qualifiers in August, and they'd be having the same sort of time as Rangers and Hearts, you know, sort of playing weekend to midweek. However, as I say, they have got a bit of a gap in their schedule, which, you know, some would say it's a good thing, some say it's a bad thing. Some players like to say they like to get that match sharpness up, play loads and loads of games, just get going. But then others would say, look, more time on the training pitch, more time to play around and do other bits and pieces. So, yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting to see where Celtic do go with this. But already haven't put a foot wrong at all here at the start of the season. They'll be looking to make it 4 out of 4 here today. And they'll be looking forward to the Champions League draw on the 25th, where they find out who their oppositions are for the upcoming campaign. A very condensed Champions League group stage this year. Of course, literally going to be played every week for 6 weeks. Starts in September, ends in November before the World Cup. And of course, on Wednesday, we find out if Rangers will join them. They've got to overturn a 2-2 draw. Here's Jota, blocked again there by Šibic. That goes out for another, first corner kick of the game there for Celtic. So that game's on Wednesday. And of course, Hearts playing Zurich at Tynecastle for a place in the Europa League. They currently hold a 2-1 deficit, and they're looking to try and overturn that one on Thursday. It'd be interesting to see if both Rangers and Hearts can prevail and get through into their chosen competition. Jota into the area, and nobody there in a green and white jersey. And that goes straight into Stewart's hands, and Stewart back in possession here for Heart of Midlothian. They're loving it. Hearts win by 4 goals today. They go top of the league, says John Mitchell. There you go. I didn't know that. There's a little stat for you. So there might be a bit of an incentive there for Hearts, but I cannot see Hearts even getting a win, let alone a 4-0 win. I just feel the Edinburgh sides have just struggled over the years to travel to Glasgow, whether it is Ibrox, whether it's Celtic Park. You know, on their own soil, it's a bit different. Tynecastle, Easter Road, all Rangers and Celtic fans know these places can be tough to go. Here come Hearts now, speaking of them. His boy's taking a shot, and that's blocked there by Celtic and goes out for another throw-in. Rangers and Celtic fans will tell you that, you know, they don't really like going to Easter Road and Tynecastle because they can be a place where you can drop points. Just the crowd's on top of you. I always feel Tynecastle is the harder one out of the two, personally. Especially under the sort of new look Hearts there is now. Just quality, kept a lot of their players from last season, added more. Here comes Gary Mackay-Steven. Played for Celtic, of course. Before going over to America and then returning back to Hearts in the Championship. Isn't really a mainstay in the team. Was more just comes off, makes an impact off the bench now and then. He has got to compete with Barry Mackay, who plays out on that left-hand side. But as I say, he finds himself having a bit of a rest ahead of Thursday. Here's Cochrane now with a throw-in. Back over to Halliday. Cochrane forward again. That's all the way back over to their goalkeeper, Stewart. Stewart fires that one long. Again, gets cleared away. Still 2-0 in the Premier League. Can't believe that one. Leeds United there against Chelsea. I mean, people did predict Chelsea might have a poor start. Here comes Celtic again. Here's Jota. Jota down that left-hand side once more. There's the threat when Celtic come into the box. Here's another chance here for Jota. Can he get into the area? And again, just cleared away there by the Hearts defence. Comes back to Turnbull, though. And it's into the box now for Maeda. And again, just cleared by Heart of Midlothian once more. That goes out for a throw-in as Gary Mackay-Steven clears that one away. Celtic take a throw in quickly. Here's McGregor. And again, just dispossessed there once more by Cochrane, but not for long as Celtic hit it long. However, only as far as to Sibic. And that goes the other way. Here's Carter Vickers. McGregor. McGregor forward. McGregor out to that left-hand side once more. Taylor. Taylor into the area. Blocked by Hearts once more, though. Here comes Jota, though. Jota trying to find Maeda, and again just puts that one out of play, and that's going to go out for a throw-in here to the away side. 9 minutes played here. Celtic 0, Hearts 0. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please do smash the old like button. We are closing, we're trying to get to 100 likes for the stream. And as I say, do subscribe. It does help out the channel. We crossed 19,000 subscribers yesterday, which is great to see. If you are a Celtic fan, there's plenty of Celtic content here on the channel. And of course, Hearts as well. We are back on Thursday for Hearts versus Zurich. So if you are a Hearts fan, then another Hearts match this week. Ball forward here again for Celtic. Here's Jens. Plays it all the way back over to his goalkeeper, Joe Hart. Hart fires that one right over the top and headed back down there again. Nice little battle there in the middle of the park between the two sides. Gregor, though, sets Kyogo free. Oh, this could be a good chance for Kyogo! Around the keeper, and again, how has he not put that one away? A decent stop there by Stewart at the end, but Kyogo was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And just couldn't quite pull the trigger. And goes out of play. Decent pass picked out initially there To be fair, I think he was offside, actually. I think the flag was already up there on Kyogo. But either way, yeah, he just got dispossessed. I think it is a free kick. Yeah, it went offside there. It's going to be a free kick here for Hearts. Hearts over the top again. Celtic forward to Jota. Now here comes Herring. Herring heads it forward again. Is Boyce. Blocked there by Celtic again. Now Hearts playing out from the back. Here's Civic. Civic all the way back over to their goalkeeper. So weird not seeing Gordon in goal. How key Gordon is to this Hearts side usually. Just pull off some massive saves. Never really worked out for him towards the end at Celtic. Obviously, was there for many, many years. Won a lot of titles. However, I felt towards the end of his Celtic career, Brendan Rodgers chose Scott Bain over him. And then as soon as Craig Gordon left for Hearts, there was that sort of goalkeeper debacle at Celtic in terms of bringing in Barkas and having Bain and having Hazard. None of them up to the standards. Of course, then buying Joe Hart afterward, or getting Joe Hart, afterwards. But maybe in hindsight, getting rid of Craig Gordon at that time was probably the wrong decision. Went off to Hearts and he's not put a foot wrong. He's been in the Scotland #1 ever since. And now here come Heart of Midlothian again. Here's Herring. Plays it back the way. Down that right-hand side again now for Halliday. Halliday pushing forward for Hearts. Oh, just dispossessed there again is Jota. Jota picks out another pass here for Kyogo. Kyogo into the area. Here's another opportunity. Just slowed down, looking to try and find a pass. Here's a one into the area. Lovely flick over there by Jota. And again, just cleared away by Hearts once more. Here's Jens. Carter Vickers. Back over to Turnbull. Turnbull down the left-hand side here for Celtic. Celtic over the top. Another chance for them is Vickers. Jens. Plays it back to Carter Vickers. Jens moving forward once more. Decides to go all the way back over to Joe Hart. Vickers. Vickers into Kyogo. And then Hart's there just to clear it. Stewart, though, only fires it back up to the top of the park here. Here's Hart. Hart, not Hearts. Jens. Jens forward. Celtic looking to pile on the pressure here as they drive through again. Lovely ball picked up over the top. And then Stewart's there to collect the ball once more here for Hearts. Hearts down the left-hand side is Mackay Stephen. Mackay Stephen just hits it long over the other side. I think my stream's a tiny bit behind, actually. Okay, that's a factor. I mean, I do have it on the TV. I don't know why it's so far behind. Let me try and refresh it. Celtic, anyway, coming down the other side there, pushing forward. Here's another opportunity for them. Carter Vickers. Vickers over the top. Now into Turnbull. Turnbull down that right-hand side is Maeda. Maeda into the box. It's a dangerous opportunity. And it's Kyogo. And Celtic have taken the lead here. Didn't take long. Celtic 1-0 up here at Celtic Park. And it's Kyogo again. Celtic 1, Hearts 0. Kyogo Furuhashi with yet another Celtic goal. And Maeda's pass there, picked out. Just had nothing really to do there, Kyogo. And then just walk it into the net and that was it. But a decent ball in initially by Maeda. Maeda just blocking off the pressure from Cochrane and boom. Laid it on a play there for Kyogo. And Celtic 1-0 up here. And is that going to be the first of many here this afternoon? Good little finish there by Kyogo Furuhashi. And as I say, Celtic 1-0 up here, 15 minutes gone. Hearts now playing out for the back. How will they respond to going 1-0 down here at Celtic Park? Here's Turnbull. Turnbull forward. Turnbull goes back over to Jens. Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers forward again here for Celtic. Turnbull. Turnbull back over to the other side here. Celtic once more into the area. Headed back away there by Cochrane. And headed back away there by Mackay-Steven. Okay, Cochrane there just caught off. As I say, as things stand, Celtic are 2 points clear at the top of this Premiership. So the only side, as things stand, with a 100% record in the division. Hearts obviously drawing that game against Hibernian at Easter Road. A last-minute equaliser Hibs got again, actually. Hearts and the Edinburgh Derby, as I say, probably feel a tiny bit unfortunate. It was literally the last second of the game. Martin Boyle scoring the equaliser on his sort of second debut, if you like. Literally, it was not. I think it was 95. I think 5 minute stoppage time. He scored on like 94-40. It was literally one of the last kicks of the game, and managed to salvage Hibernian a point. Here comes Celtic again now with Jota. Into the area, headed away by Hearts again. Sibic. And that goes back out of play and out for another throw-in. David's not happy. Hearts caught offside. That's going to go out for a free kick there to Celtic. That's Ganelli. Say flag goes up on him. In terms of the scores throughout the other the leagues in Europe as things stand, as I say, Leeds United 2-0 up against Chelsea. Brighton 1-0 up against West Ham. And that's really it for the big games that are actually on TV at the moment. Man City, Newcastle later. Hart has to make his first save. That's going to go out for a corner kick here for Hearts. They're going to send this corner in here. Heart of Midlothian. Corner sent in from Hearts. Ball into the area again and headed away there by Celtic. Maeda that time on it. Comes back to Hearts now again. Hearts play it out to that right-hand side. And the flag should go up there, I think, on him, but it doesn't. Here's a chance now here for Hearts. Again, here's Ganelli. Ganelli into the area. Here's a chance for Herring. Herring into the box. Celtic need to defend it, though. They do. And that does it well there again. There's Kyogo going the other way now. Is another bit of dangerous attack, maybe. And Hearts make a decent tackle, but still with Kyogo Furuhashi. And again, cleared out for another throw in there for Hearts. Taken quickly there by Celtic is Turnbull. Turnbull back over to Matt O'Reilly. O'Reilly into Turnbull again. Turnbull finds Maeda. Maeda finds Turnbull. Turnbull passing along the other side is Jota. Jota coming in from the left. Jota looking to try and make something happen here for Celtic again as they look to try and find goal number 2 is Taylor. Taylor back to Turnbull. And the Hearts cavalry have arrived back. Turnbull. Maeda. Turnbull. Junanovic. Could be an interesting watch today, as remember Aaron Forrest is James Forrest's little brother, plays for Hearts, started today, of course, for them. I think James Forrest on the bench, usually is a bench warmer these days, was a mainstay in the Brendan Rodgers sort of era, had a bit of injuries, and now, as I say, he can only find his way in on the bench as Jota and all the other options are a bit better than him. Oh, I'd say a lot better than him nowadays. He is a bit older these days. James Forrest, I think 31. But yeah, there could be a possibility of seeing both the brothers face off of each other here at Celtic Park today. That's out for a goal kick again here for Hearts. Celtic playing out from the back. Here's Kyogo. Oh, just puts that across the face of goal. Nobody there in a green and white jersey to put it in. Comes back to Jota, though. Jota over to Turnbull. Turnbull into the area again. Now finds Jota in over the area, looking to create more chances. Kyogo tries to make something happen, but again, that flag already goes up, and Kyogo claiming for a push on him, but Kevin Glancy gives a free kick there to Hart Midlothian. As well that Jota just looks like that constant attacking outlook for Celtic. How big will that be going forward? It already looks like a bargain in terms of what he's done so far at the start of the season, but as I say, how big of an impact will he play this season for Celtic? Is Jota again now pushing forward for Celtic? Celtic down that left-hand side. Jota again on the ball. Here comes O'Reilly. O'Reilly into the area. Passes it back over to Turnbull. Turnbull back on the ball yet again. And now there's another chance here for Callum McGregor. McGregor goes down that left-hand side. Celtic are in again, and that's cleared away by Hearts, only just to outside their own box. But again, Celtic regain possession. I think the referee's in a foul, and it's going to be a free kick there to Hart Midlothian. Big shout out to Kath Hunter for becoming a top fan. So thank you very much for your support. As I say, top fans are are very much appreciated here on the channel. As I say, if you haven't already become a top fan and you do want to become a top fan, just press the join button, which is next to the subscribe button. And yeah, you get some members perks and all the rest of it for the live chat. Get access to some Celtic emojis if you're a Celtic fan, Hearts emojis if you're a Hearts fan, Rangers if you're a Rangers fan, and Hibs or fight, you know, all that sort of stuff. Out for a goal kick again here for Hearts. Hearts hit it over the top. Stewart this time on it. Boyce tries to get onto it again. Celtic back in possession as Carter Vickers sends it all the way back over to Joe Hart. 2-0 to Brighton now, by the way. Second goal scored there by Potter's men. West Ham in a bit of disarray at the moment. Really going their way. David Moyes did sort of protest against the lack of signings that this team made, and they lost to Manchester City, and not a very good record for West Ham so far at the start of their Premier League campaign. But Brighton, they're red hot. Here's Jota takes a shot, just hits the side netting there that time, and Celtic looking for goal number 2. But yeah, as I said, Brighton beat Man United, of course, in the opening day. Can't remember their match day 2 result, but they've started well under Potter. There's all this talk about Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard being the sort of golden boys, if you like, of management. But I think Graham Potter and Eddie Howe, mainly Graham Potter for me, that gets overlooked. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what he needs to do to get another job. I'd say Brighton's a decent project, but I think he could be the next England manager, or he could certainly be an Everton manager. He's more qualified than Frank Lampard. He probably should be having the Everton job. I think he could work wonders with Everton. Ball goes back out of play for another throw in here for Celtic. Taken quickly again here by them. Here's Jens. Herring clears it away there for Hearts. Does well with the ball yet again. Here Hearts now. As I say, it's all been Celtic pretty much the whole 25 minutes of this match. Celtic with the opening goal with Kyogo Furuhashi. Here comes Gary Mackay-Steven. He gives chase, but that just goes all the way back over to Carter Vickers, and as calm as you like, just deters that from entering the Celtic box. Just play with a calm figure there, Carter Vickers, doesn't he? He's really found a home at Celtic. Sort of a journeyman, if you like, on loan from Tottenham everywhere. He was going down into the Championship, here, there, everywhere. But as I say, found a home at Celtic, and I think now he's sort of coming into that age as a centre-half where it's all about, kind of just getting settled, and he's definitely got that at Celtic. He's going to be able to test himself in the Champions League this year. And probably has ambitions, probably ambitions as what is he, 25? Probably ambitions to play at a higher level. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. As long as, if you're at Celtic, you're getting and doing your best for Celtic, then I don't think the Celtic fans would care too much. But he's really, he almost plays the Scottish game with ease. He doesn't really struggle that much. It just doesn't look like anything really phases him at the back. He's just super calm and collected. Have Leeds scored a third goal? They have. Oh my goodness me. Leeds United 3-0 up against Chelsea. That's bonkers. Leeds doing the business. And if you know, Harrison 69th minute there. And Chelsea are in the mud. After such a fantastic performance against Spurs last weekend. I know they ended up drawing the game 2-2, but it was such a good performance. But Leeds 3-0 up. I have a feeling Leeds are going to be okay this year. Everyone keeps on saying they're going to be getting relegated. That's 2 wins in the draw from Jesse Marsh's men. Not a bad start at all in the Premier League. Unbeaten at the moment. That's why I do think that league is the best in the world, just because of the sheer competitiveness. Everyone can beat everyone. It's bonkers. Ball forward again there for Carter Vickers. All the way back over to Joe Hart. Here's Jens again. Jens. Back into the middle. Here's O'Reilly. Jens back to Carter Vickers. Vickers over the top once more. Plays the Turnbull. You can see people in the live chat already feasting their eyes on the Old Firm derby coming up on the 2nd. Really, really looking forward to that clash. Rangers versus Celtic. Celtic versus Rangers. That one's at Celtic Park to start with. Remember the first one was at Ibrox. I think whoever the champions are play the first. There's usually the first home Old Firm first, don't they? So yeah, we'll be at Celtic Park on the 2nd. Celtic have got Ross County during the week before in the League Cup at Celtic Park. Rangers have got Queen of the South. Ball forward here again for Jota. Jota coming into the area again, dispossessed by Hearts in the box, and they just fire that one away. Almost no outlook from Hearts. Just Celtic just completely dominant on the ball, not giving Hearts time to breathe whatsoever. And all Hearts are forced to do is just boot the ball up long. Almost reminds me of yesterday's performance with Rangers when they were playing with 9 men, just firing the ball up the park, and Hibs were just suffocating them. And obviously the equalising goal came, but it almost feels that's the way Hearts are already playing, and they've got 11 men on the field. Here's Jota. Jota with a shot, and that goes straight into Stewart, and Stewart collects the ball there for Hearts. Guys, we're 7 likes away from 100. If you can do us a massive favour, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Next aim for us as a channel is 20,000 subscribers. Got quite a few subscribers after my little rage against Willie Collum yesterday. That atrocious refereeing. I think I lost some. I got some unsubscribers as well. I didn't think people liked some of it as well. But in the end, we got more subscribers than we lost anyway. So it is what it is. Here's Maeda forward. Gary Mackay-Steven again. Mackay-Steven looking to try and get the ball up the park. Here's Herring. Into Halliday. Back over to Boyce. And that's a good bit of play by Hearts. Can they make something happen here? Here's Ganelli now with an opportunity. Hart might be called in. That's poor by Ganelli. He needs to be testing Hart a little bit extra. for Hearts. You know, not really going to get much chances in a game like that. And that was a decent opportunity. That was only a time where you're really going to get in behind this sort of Celtic defence, be one-on-one the goalkeeper, and you need to do a lot better. I know there was a bit of pressure there from Jens, but he's got to take a shot a little bit better than that, especially when you're not going to be getting many chances throughout the match. But that goes out for a goal kick there for Celtic. And as I say, Joe Hart wasn't even called upon there. Ball forward for Celtic again. Plays it over to Matt O'Reilly. O'Reilly finds Carter Vickers. Vickers back into Turnbull. Turnbull forward again for Celtic. And now here comes Jota. Jota going down that left-hand side. And again, just cleared away by Sibic once more. Can't believe that. 3-0 to Leeds United. Fair play to them, by the way. Jesse's a decent manager. Jesse is a decent manager, Jesse Marsh. Decent manager. Especially, you know, everyone goes on about Bielsa ball and all that. It was all right, but it was freaking rogue. It's like, you know, just try and outscore the opponent, which didn't really work in the English Premier League. Whereas I think Jesse Marsh has got a bit more about him as a coach. Well, I'm saying one of the best in terms of Bielsa attacking football-wise. But I just think for the Premier League, I think Marsh's way is suited a lot better. And I think Leeds will be fine this year. I really do. They'll use Ellen Road as that sort of fortress. It's Turnbull. Kyogo. Blocks there again. Into the area now here for Turnbull once more. Turnbull looking to try and find another opportunity. And now here comes Celtic again. And that's a chance. And again, straight to Stewart there. Maeda nearly getting in on the action. But Stewart not troubled there that time by Hearts. And Hearts back in possession. See who's next. Actually, next weekend's results. Not sure what's coming up next weekend for both the Old Firm sides. I'll have a look who Celtic are playing. I think they're playing Dundee United at Tannadice, if I have to guess. Yeah, Tannadice, Dundee United. I mean, that's got to be an easy 3 points these days, Dundee United. I mean, they've had that one good game against AZ this year, but they've lost pretty much all of their other games, Dundee. You know, usually I'd say Tannadice is a tough place to go, but as I say, since that win against AZ, they've lost 1-0 to Livingston, 7-0 to AZ, 4-1 to Hearts, and then 3-0 to St Mirren. So I wouldn't be that worried if you're a Celtic fan travelling up to Tannadice. I know it can be tricky sometimes, but I just can't see this Dundee United team getting anything in that match. Rangers, of course, Rangers, of course, hosting Ross County and then Queen of the South before they go on to take on Celtic away from home. But those of you, by the way, I've got his name now. But there's an American guy, I say American, he might be actually Canadian, but he's just signed for Ross County. And if you like your YouTube content, do you know what Ben Foster does for the English leagues? This boy's like, I call him Michael or something like this. But he's a Ross County player, sort of vlogs his thing, kind of doing like a Ben Foster kind of thing, like behind the scenes at like Ross County. Maybe it's a channel that you should maybe go check out if you're into your YouTube and you're sort of behind the scenes of football. So obviously he'll be going to Ibrox next week. So that could be interesting there if you're a Rangers fan. Then Ross County, obviously, when they go to Celtic. So yeah, he's quite good at what he does, a vlogger, but he plays for Ross County anyway. Yeah, I'll get his name up for you, actually. His name is William Acco. William Acco. So yeah, he's got like a little YouTube. A little YouTube. He's bigger YouTube than mine. I don't know what about. But yeah, he's got a YouTube account, like a vlog channel. It's pretty interesting. Ball forward again here for Halliday. Halliday down that left hand side. Herring. Halliday forward once more. Back over to that right-hand side to Sibic. Sibic moving forward here again for Hearts. And again, just already tackled there by Celtic. And even Celtic comes off a maroon jersey and goes out for another throw-in here for Celtic. Here's Jens. Liam Boyce trying to put on a bit of pressure, but doesn't prevail. Now here comes Jota. Jota down that left-hand side now here for Celtic again as he looks to try and conjure up something. Oh, the shot! And that's a chance there by O'Reilly, nearly pulling off a spectacular finish. Just goes wide at the post. And Hearts are hanging on here. Celtic 1, Hearts 0. But that was a decent chance there by Matt O'Reilly. Again, it's Jota with the man picking out the balls. And just couldn't quite. It was going to be a hard one to pull off, but it would definitely go down as a goal of the season contender if that one did get pulled off. He almost like chipped it on the turn and just tried to turn around on the volley. But yeah, just wide of the post there in the end from O'Reilly. Ball forward once more now here for Celtic. Jota blocks there again. Am I with BT or Virgin? I'm IP. Here comes McGregor. McGregor over to Vickers. Best thing I've ever bought, by the way. If you're on the sidelines with buying it, then that's all I'm going to say. It's probably the best purchase I've paid for, especially if you're a big football fan. Literally never off the TV now. I've got constant football on. I think I was watching the Canadian Premier League the other night there. Ball forward again here for Celtic. Hits it over the top. Here's another opportunity here again. Oh, it's a good tackle. Had to time that one, by the way. Had to time that one. He did time it perfectly. That could have been a dangerous one. That's, you know, when you wrong timing on those sort of tackles in the box, an instant penalty, but he timed that one perfectly. I managed to dispossess Celtic and get the ball away. Did well. Hearts have got a pretty strong bench there. They have got Barry Mackay that could come on. Got a few other big names or decent names on the bench as well that can make an impact. But as I said at the start, probably saving them for Zurich. Oh, for the Zurich match on Thursday. But our next live stream, guys, is PSV Eindhoven versus Rangers on Wednesday. And then we've got more Premiership actions on the weekend. And then you might get a Menorca special from me for the Old Firm derby because, yeah, I'm going on holiday. So I might be doing a Menorca special for the clash there. Don't mind me sitting by the pool whilst watching the game or something like that. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that to you. I'll just be on holiday. So I might be with one of my mates and... yeah, we could do a stream or something. If not, I'll be getting mad with it down the pub somewhere. Ball forward for Hearts again. Celtic back in possession. Goes back out, playing out for another throw in there to Celtic. Another throw in there for Hearts. So let's try and make something happen. You try and take it quickly. Celtic haven't really been troubled this first half whatsoever. Been so dominant on the ball, and even when Hearts have came in, Hearts have not been able to try and get anything in behind. I don't think Joe Hart's even touched the ball. Ball goes out for a free kick. This time for Celtic. Vickers over the top here once more. Vickers plays it out for the back. Here's Jens. Jens now finds Taylor. Taylor goes quickly down the left. Here's Jota. Jota again with that pace. Frightening. Ball forward again. This time tackled there though by Hearts. And Hearts get the ball away. Turnbull on it again and yeah, cleared it away. Goes out for another throw in here for Hearts. Atkinson there that time. And let's go Bilbao versus Valencia prediction. Probably the worst person to ask about La Liga football. I really don't watch it. Since Messi, to be fair, when Ronaldo left, I stopped watching it. But yeah, since Messi and Ronaldo left, I don't watch that league anymore. Cack. I just watch the Prem and Scottish Premiership. And I quite keep an eye on the Serie A. I think that's quite a decent division. now that Juventus have stopped this 9 in a row crap that they were doing. They kind of got a really competitive division now. Obviously, Milan won it last year. Into the year before that, Roma looked really strong. Napoli looked decent. Juve looked strong again. So it just feels like a good couple of teams can win that division. So I am keeping an eye on the Serie A. But yeah, I don't really watch that many divisions. I don't watch La Liga. Ball forward here for Turnbull. Turnbull into the box again. Here's another opportunity here for Celtic. Back over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly into the area. Blocked again there by Hearts. Yeah, Celtic TV, Katie. Turnbull. Turnbull into the area. Here's another opportunity here now again. Into the box and again cleared away. Headed away there by Hearts once more. Celtic back into the danger area. Here's Kyogo. And dealt with it again there nicely. In fact, I might try Hearts TV, see if it's quicker. Oh, yes. IPT. If you're an IPTV user, by the way, go to Hearts over Celtic channel. It's further ahead. There you go. Happy days. Yeah, happy days. Further ahead there. Hearts TV's ahead more. There we go. I should be in time with things now. I was a little bit behind on the Celtic TV. Connor. No, mate. I don't pay for it, mate. Actually, I'm not going to say any more than that. Just no IP. IP, that's it. That's all you got to know. Bob McMob says, having a mare. I know, mate. I know. Ball over the top here again for Hearts. Cleared away there by Vickers. Ganelli there also. Ganelli did well with it, to be fair. Did decent. Decent. Hearts win themselves a free kick here just before half-time. Well, I'd say just before half-time, a couple of minutes to go. Maybe a chance for them to even get something on target. I don't think they've registered a shot just yet, Hearts, to be fair. I'm sure someone will be able to correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong there, but I don't think they've even registered anything. Looks like Herring's over this one. Herring looking to try and take this on. Surely he's not going to take a shot. Plays it short that time. Here's Halliday. Halliday into the area. And again, a poor ball in there by Hearts once more. Here's Sibic. Sibic into the danger area. Celtic headed away. And there's Maeda. And Maeda clears it the other way. Here comes Celtic on the counter-attack now here with Juranovic. Juranovic down that right-hand side. Can Celtic get a second before half-time? It's Kyogo! And that's just wide of the post. I think the referee's seen something he didn't like anyway. And that might be a free kick here to Celtic on the edge of the box. I don't know what the keeper was doing, Bob, mate. I don't know what the keeper was doing. Mendy, wasn't it? I don't know what he was doing there, mate, to be honest with you. But Gary Mackay-Steven has given away a free kick. And Celtic have one in a decent position here. Could they capitalise from this set piece? Stewart lining up his wall. As I say, Celtic looking to try and find a second before half-time. That would really stick a nail in the coffin on Hearts' ambitions here in Glasgow. Celtic over this one. Takes it in. Oh, it's in the back of the net. And the flag's up there for Celtic there that time. That's offside. And as I say, Celtic did have the ball in the back of the net that time, but offside there on Greg Taylor. And Hearts saved by the offside flag as that one remains 1-0. Ball came in. This is the header. I'll just have a look at the replay. I never actually seen it. Free kick was taken fairly smartly. Oh yeah, Taylor is offside there. He's just on the line there. Just offside as he just took the free kick. Maybe just come an inch more forward. Don't know why he was standing in offside position anyway. Here's Mackay-Steven, his boys. Mackay-Steven down over to Boyce once more. Boyce pushing forward yet again. And that goes out for another throw in here for Hearts. As I say, a couple seconds left remaining of the 45 before we go into stoppage. Don't need too much stoppage time added on. But here comes Herring. Can Hearts get something before half-time into the area? And again, Joe Harnell troubled by that one. Allows that one to go out for a goal kick, and Celtic back in possession. Here's Jens. Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers forward once more. Now Celtic coming forward over again. Here's another opportunity here for Jota. Jota looking to try and find a way through this Hearts defence. Here's Turnbull. Here's Taylor. Taylor into the area again. And there's Stewart there. He collects the ball for Heart of Midlothian. And that should be that for the first half, guys. Celtic 1, Hearts 0. Hearts back in possession. Kyogo, the man who scored the goal earlier on. Of course it was. Makes a knack of scoring these days. So it might be one last chance for Celtic, actually, as the ball goes down the other way to Kyogo. And Kyogo just pings that the other way there. And that'll be, I think that was offside anyway. That'll be Kyogo. As I say, I think that's half-time between these two. But a dominant first half from Celtic, really. Not troubled at all. Not troubled at all. You know, the usual suspects up to it. Up to providing the goods there for Celtic. Jota, a nuisance down that left-hand side to Hearts, and yeah, you know, Kyogo getting back on the score sheet as well. So, yeah, a very, very strong first half performance from Celtic. Is there positives in this Hearts side? I mean, they've been pretty compact defensively. They've not been too bad defensively, but no real outlook going forward. They've managed to get 45 minutes the way through. They're still in the game from a Hearts side of things, and I know they've got one eye towards Thursday, but I feel like if Hearts have any real chance of getting anything from this game, it'll be through Barry Mackay rather than, you know, Mackay-Steven. So, you know, that it'll be interesting to see if we get to the 60th minute in this match and, you know, it's still 1-0. Then I will see if Robbie Nielsen maybe puts Barry Mackay on for the last half an hour to see if he can maybe nick something from the match. But I do fully expect Celtic to go out here in the second half and just put more attacking reinforcements in and just make sure this game is over before the hour mark. That'll be the goal and the ambition. But yeah, Celtic definitely dominant throughout that first half there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go grab a brew and all that sort of stuff, guys. Just give me a second. I'll put some tunes on for you. And I'll be back very, very shortly. Sorry for my whistling. I'm going to put some tunes on. This is not the songs I was on about. Just give me a second. Can't even load up this sound thing. Give me a second. Put the music on. So I know how much everyone loves the halftime entertainment. Even heard that some people even just tune in for the halftime. Right, sound. Here we go. Search. Okay, this is not having. But yeah, it looks like Chelsea have been destroyed at Ellen Road, by the way. Fair play to Leeds, you know, that's a fantastic result for them. But yeah, I think I've sorted it there, guys. We've got the sound on, and now the tunes are coming on. No worries. Back in a minute, guys.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Sorry to stop the party there, guys. We're going to get ready to go for the second half here at Celtic Park. Sorry, I just had to cough. But yeah, guys, ready to go for the second half. What do you think the score will be? What did you think of the Celtic first half performance? What do you think of the Hearts first half performance? And what do you think the second half score was going to be? I think it was 1-0 at halftime last week, or it might have been... Can't remember, between Celtic, but then Celtic came out in the second half and just blew Kilmarnock away. So it could be much of the same here again today. Remember, Celtic got a very, very strong bench, you know, with the likes of Yakimakis on there as well, because it's a goal threat. And I just wonder if Hearts are going to use their bench. As I said, they've got a lot of quality on that bench. Obviously, looking like they're trying to save them for Thursday. Obviously, Barry Mackay and co. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes on. But yeah, I can't. I mean, look, I can see it from going really only one way. I can only see Celtic going on to score a few more goals from here. Hearts haven't really done anything in the game, if I'm honest. So yeah, I do feel it will just go one way, and that's a couple more Celtic goals, and I think Celtic will win this one pretty comfortably. Yeah, anyway, full time in the English Premier League, by the way. Leeds United 3, Chelsea 0, West Ham 0, and Brighton 2. That makes the league table pretty cool standings at the moment, by the way. Ajax Amsterdam also won earlier on today as well for the Ajax fans in here. But yeah, let's have a little look at the table. Leeds United, by the way, second in the league. Fair play to them. They're currently unbeaten, along with Spurs. Brighton as well up there as well. 2 wins, 1 draw. But Man City could go top of the pile tonight, ahead of Arsenal with a win. Fulham are up there as well. The whole league is in disarray. West Ham, 3 losses. United, 2 losses. They're in the bottom 3. Leicester in there as well. Liverpool, 15th. Goodness me. Chelsea, 12th. Ooh, it could be an interesting season. I know it's right at the start of the season, but yeah, it's quite interesting seeing the league like that. Can he wait to Black Nets at Paradise? Oh, you're talking about Celtic v Rangers. Ooh, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a cracker. I'm looking forward to that one. Who's going to win it, though? Who's going to win it? You'll have to give your predictions a bit later on, though. A bit closer to the time. But what happened to the last old film? Was it a draw last one? Was it 1-1, wasn't it? 1-1 at... I think it was 1-1 at Celtic Park, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm back underway here to go for the second half, guys. Celtic going from right to left. Hearts going from left to right. And as I say, we are underway here for the second half. Celtic coming down this left-hand side here already. Ball forward there again. And Ginelli just puts that one out of play. No substitutions from Hearts nor Celtic just yet. But as I say, both have got a very strong bench. Here come Hearts now, by the way. Hearts into the area, and again, nobody there. And that goes out of play and out for a goal kick here for Celtic. Ginelli trying to make something happen there. Who's fucking beeping their horn? Can you hear that? Bloody tits. Disrupting my live stream, whoever that is, beeping their horn, man. You're able to see what street you live on now when you hear all these beeps. Anyway, back to the football. Anyway, Celtic playing out from the right-hand side is Jens. Carter Vickers going forward once more. Celtic just over the other side. Looking to try and find a way through here for Jota, but Celtic just going back to Carter Vickers again. And just playing along that back line, looking for options. Vickers. Hearts regain possession there again. Cleared away there by Celtic, and that goes back out for another throw-in. Herring there also. Takes it quickly. He's back over the other side. Now here comes Celtic with Jens. People saying Celtic have already won. I mean, I think everyone was saying that last year with Rangers at one point. It was at Rangers 7 points clear at some point. So the league's never over, especially at this point. Jesus me. So much football to be played. I can't believe people are even saying that the league's over. Bonkers, man. Bonkers. I say, I've seen it so many times. Was Rangers 7 points clear at Christmas last year? You know, and Celtic went on to win by, what, 4 points? So, yeah, it's never over. Especially not after 3 games. Here's Vickers again. Vickers down that right-hand side once more. Here's Jens again. Jens going forward. Back over to McGregor. To the middle of the park once more. Vickers. Mark. Junanovic back over the other side. Vickers again. Vickers driving forward. Plays it into O'Reilly. O'Reilly going forward here once more. Jens back over to Jota. Jota driving forward down this left-hand side here again. Here's Turnbull. Turnbull into the box. And again, Sibic's there to clear it away. Here comes Mackay-Steven. Goes back out of play against Hearts that time. And that's going to go up for a throw in here for the away side. There's Atkinson looking to try and find a way through. Forrest there also. Here's Herring. Herring looking to try and come forward here again. Herring hits it over the top. Switches play. And that goes back out of play. And that's going to go up for a Celtic throw-in. And these are the things at Hearts there. If they want to try and get themselves back in the game, they need to try and keep a hold of the ball. Celtic want the ball. They want to just keep on possession. They're just giving away to Celtic. It just makes it super easy for them just to keep on coming forward. Like, Hearts just can't keep onto it. And that's down to Celtic's press as well. Just managing to just pin them in and not allow them any breathing space whatsoever. Here's Carter Vickers again over the top. Headed away there by Hearts once more. Back over to that right-hand side now, though. And that goes out for a throw-in here for Celtic. It's Maida there also as well. Headed forward there by Herring. Comes back to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor now over the top. Here's O'Reilly. O'Reilly now into Boyce. Boyce looking to try and find a way through. Here come Hearts going up the other end. Hearts looking for options. Comes down that right-hand side once more. Here's Forrest. Forrest looking to try and find a way through. His brother, very successful here at Celtic. Herring. Mackay-Steven. Mackay-Steven with a shot. Blocked there by Celtic right away, though. And now here they come again. Here's Herring. Herring looking to try and find an option. And almost does. Switches play. Headed away there by Celtic once more. Here comes Boyle. Boycey. Cochrane. Cochrane again. Herring. Back over to Cochrane once more. Hearts going backwards now. Here's Sibic. Sibic all the way over to the left-hand side once more to Cochrane. And already just giving away possession their Hearts. But they managed to regain it again. Here they come down the left-hand side once more. Just trying to keep it in. Celtic comfortable there at the back, though. And now here comes Herring again. Back over to Sibic. Sibic down that right-hand side. Finds a way through. Nice bit of skill there from Atkinson. Atkinson looking to make something happen here for Hearts. But again, dispossessed there by Jota. And Celtic back in possession. And they're looking to go on the attack. Not for long, though, as Hearts actually find the way through. Is Halliday. Halliday gets onto Sibic. Sibic forward again here for Hearts, and now Hearts driving through. And now is another option. Hearts into the danger area. And again, nice tackle there by Vickers. And cleared away. Here comes Atkinson. Does well with it, actually. Back into the area again. Hearts having a little bit of a spell here. Ball into the area again. There's another corner. Does well with it there again. Hearts now with another corner kick as they look to try and conjure up something here. Here's an opportunity for Hearts. I don't think they've actually had a corner in this game. As I say, Hart, as in Joe Hart's, actually had nothing actually to do this game from Hearts' perspective. Ball into the area, and again, that's a poor corner there from Hearts. Decently cleared away there by Callum McGregor. Comes back in there again by Herring. And now Hearts, as I say, just trying to have a bit of a spell. Here they come down that right-hand side again. Blocked. Here's Halliday. Sorry, I was just doing something there that time. There's a free kick one there, I think, for Hearts as Halliday goes down. Not the most loved person around this side of the city. I might get a yellow card there for Celtic there that time on that challenge. So Hearts going to send another ball into the box. Does send it in. Headed away there by Celtic once more. Comes back to Halliday though. Headed over the top, and now Celtic back in possession. Have they weathered that small shower from Hearts? So Hearts just been on the ball for the last sort of 4 minutes. However, possession has overturned and it's back to Celtic again. And I think enough is enough there from Ange. He's seen enough there, and he's going to bring on some substitutions. And I spoke about these attacking reinforcements that Celtic had and the actual squad depth that they do have in their team. And Rio Atate is going to be coming on alongside Liel Abada. And Liel Abada, for me, is one of those players that really has unbelievable numbers considering the amount of actual minutes he's actually played. He doesn't really start, to be perfectly honest with you, but his numbers are fantastic in terms of assists and goals for Celtic. So it just shows the quality that is on that bench there for Celtic. And as I say, Rio Atate coming on as well. But Celtic have won themselves a free kick. I say Celtic are the first to make the change. Rio Atate and Liel Abada. Turnbull's afternoon's finished. And it looks as though... Who's the other man coming off here for Celtic? No, but as I say, Liel Abada, Atate on. Turnbull and Maeda coming off there. So freshening up a little bit. And as I said, the spoke of Abada's threat going forward is seriously unbelievable. The numbers that he's produced over the last season. Ball forward here for Carter Vickers. Down that right-hand side again here for Celtic. Celtic going over the top once more is Jens. Jens finds Jota. Jota driving through yet again here for Celtic. Into the area. Oh, and again a shot there by Kyogo. And that's going to be a goal kick. Kyogo claiming that it came off a maroon jersey, but Glancy is having none of that. And that's going to go out for a goal kick for Heart of Midlothian. Did well with the ball as well that time. Just put it into the area. Well then, Celtic fans, what do you make of this performance so far? Let me know down there in the comment section below. In fact, that's a poor pass back there by Celtic. Hart couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for a corner. Probably not needed to give away there, Celtic. That time they were in control of possession. And as I say, Taylor kind of put a bit of pressure on Hart, and Hart couldn't get to the ball in time and gave away a corner. So Hart and Midlothian do have a corner here as they look to try and cause a bit of a problem to this Celtic backline. Can they find an equaliser here as we approach the hour mark? As I said in the start of the first half, it'll be interesting to see if he does utilise Barry Mackay and co. If this score does remain the same as the game goes on. Ball into the box, headed away there by Celtic once more. Into the area, blocked there by Hearts again. Here comes Jota at pace. Here's Jota to Rio Atate, the substitute into the area. And Hearts just cleared it away once more. Did well with it there again. Had to be alert. Now here comes Celtic once more with Jota. Chips it over to Taylor. Taylor into the danger area. Celtic in behind again. That's a save there, by the way, from the Hearts substitute keeper. And again, another good save there as Rio Atate on the follow-up. My goodness me. Fair play to Stewart. That was a fantastic save. I thought Celtic would have had a second there. That was a really good opportunity there from Celtic, but take nothing away from the save. Oh, fantastic. And Rio Atate just goes wide. Sorry, Stewart didn't make a save on the second one. But as I said, just goes wide there, Atate. I think the keeper would have had it anyway. But that first save was really good. That was almost point blank right in front of the keeper there that time. But it looks like Andy Halliday has gone down again. And I think he might have to go off there this time. As the treatment park is on the side. Decent there that time. Looks like Smith is going to be the first man to come on here for Heart of Midlothian. As he's a substitute. Came on midweek against Zurich. But he's going to be coming onto the park now here for the final half an hour here at Celtic Park. Smith. No sign of Barry Mackay, though, if you're a Heart of Midlothian fan. No sign of Barry Mackay. The Halliday's gone down. It doesn't look pretty that good. Ferries, I think his old mate Cy Ferry will need him at open goal. The open goal Broom Hill. They've started life in their division pretty badly, actually. I think another defeat at the weekend there. It's not all plain sailing as many thought it was going to be. But as I say, Andy Halliday comes off injured. So he may be forced to go back into do a bit more open goal for full time. There's the substitute there. Smith comes on for Halliday. Half an hour to be played. Barry Mackay rejected. I think Barry Mackay's a good signing. I don't, you know, some people may not like him because, you know, if you're on the Celtic side, you might like him because he played for Rangers, but you can admire a good player. I think one of the best players in the division outside Rangers and Celtic, of course. I think Mackay certainly was in the conversation, especially after the second part of last season. Obviously, Martin Boyle's back now as well, so he can be in that conversation. But Barry Mackay certainly started the season pretty well as well. Ball into the area here for Smith now again. Hearts win themselves a corner kick. So Hearts just having a bit of the ball, looking to create chances. So we go into the final half hour here at Celtic Park. Hearts going to send this one in for another corner kick. Can they cause Celtic a problem? Not that time. Celtic had that one away easily. Is Civic. Civic forward again into the area again for Hearts. And again cleared away there by Rio. And that's going to go out for a corner kick here for Heart Midlothian once more. So say Hearts just having a slight spell. Nothing really threatening just yet, but they are starting to have a bit of the ball winning corners. And here they have another one. Sends it into the area again for Hearts. And Hart clears that one away. Decent clearance. I think one of the Hearts boys are going to get a yellow card here. Cochrane, by the looks of things. He goes into the book there that time from Kevin Glancy. For his foul, definitely yellow there. But cleared away in the end. Did well with it. Here comes Celtic now with Carter Vickers again. Pushing forward here for Celtic. Celtic over the left-hand side, back over to Jens. Jens forward once more. Jens out to that right-hand side. Celtic looking to conjure up another attack. Now they come again over the top. What's the Goglu? Camera pans to him. Not particularly happy. Celtic have O'Reilly there also. And here we go. There is going to be the substitutes. Barry Mackay and Lawrence Shankland are going to be coming on imminently. As they get warmed up, ready to go here for Hearts. Could they make the impact for them? As I say, the two sort of star men. Stewart's going to fly this one forward for Hearts now. Hits it right over the top. Headed back down there by Celtic. Celtic comfortable. It's back over to Civic and now over to Rio Atate. Celtic going forward once more. It's another chance, and again, that's just cleared away. That's going to go back out to Hearts again as Jota's caught offside. .25 minutes left to be played, and as I say, Lawrence Shankland and Barry Mackay are going to be coming on here for Hearts. So, substitution has been made. Aaron Forrest going to be coming off. Now here comes Barry Mackay. He won't get the best reception. Obviously a former Rangers player. Sort of star player. Ended up going down to Nottingham Forest. Did okay in his first season at Nottingham Forest and earned a move to Swansea. A relegated Swansea. So people did think that would have been a good move for him. Boyce is going to be coming off here for Hearts as well. As Shankland and Mackay come on. Yeah, never really worked out for him. He went to Swansea and then it sort of fell off from there. He got that big money move. To the sort of relegated Premier League side, then ended up going off to Fleetwood, and then Hearts sort of revived his career. He was there for sort of a year contract or something, and then signed a new sort of long-term deal in the summer as well. So yeah, fantastic signing there for Hearts. Had to try and find the way through. So fake score prediction. Yes, fake scores going into the live chat. Take no notice of them as of yet. So I'm up to pretty much up to date with the time on the board and the time in the game. Ball forward into the area. Now here they come down this left-hand side. Here's Hearts for Ganelli. Here comes Cochrane. Plays it down to the other side of the park. Manages to keep it in just. Celtic put that one out for a throw-in. Finds a way through here for Mackay Stephen. And again, just puts it out the park. That's going to go out for a throw-in here for the home side. Celtic 1, Hearts 0. And it is 23 minutes left to play here at Celtic Park. And the quote-unquote big guns have arrived for Heart of Midlothian. Barry Mackay and Shankland been substituted on, so make of that what you will. Ball forward here for Jens. Jean's forward once more. Now here's Kyogo. Now here's Rio Atate. Tate into the area. Here's another opportunity here for Celtic from just outside the box. Here's Jota. Jota forward and blocks there again by Hearts. And that time comes off a green and white jersey. Can Taylor keep it in? And no, he can't, according to the referee. And that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Hearts. Hearts. Too many Hearts in this freaking live stream. Joe Hart. I'll say too many, it's two. But, you know, I keep saying Hearts and I keep saying Joe Hart, so it's kind of annoying. Stewart hits that one long. Good save by Stewart earlier on, by the way. Sort of point blank as well. I think there's a free kick this time for Celtic as Ganelli gets told off. Here comes Celtic again. Jota. Oh, a little turnaround there, by the way. Rangers X says Handy Halliday's score. That's impossible, mate. He's not on the park. Here's McGregor. McGregor goes down the other way. Blocked for Jota. Jota been quiet this second half, but only takes him a moment to try and get something going again. As he puts a decent ball into the area, but headed and cleared away by Maroon Jersey. But here comes Rio Atate. And I think there was a flag up there on Rio Atate, and that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Celtic, or a free kick, should I say. Does well. Oh, Rio Atate handball. That's what it was. It did hit his arm, to be fair. 20 minutes to go here at Celtic Park. Is there going to be a bit of drama? We've seen some drama yesterday with Hibs and Rangers. Is there going to be a bit of drama here today? Another Edinburgh side going to snatch some points off a Glasgow side. It's well in the balance. It could happen. Hearts have had a bit of the ball the second half, but Celtic still have more attacking reinforcements on the bench ready to go if needed. Here come Hearts again. Pushing forward. Barry Mackay again, lovely little pass there into Shankland. Shankland looking on the turn. And again cleared away. Here's Callum McGregor going the other way. Now Abada. Abada looking to make something happen. Blocked there by Hearts again. Now they come through the middle of the park here. Celtic is Rio Atate. And now is another chance for Celtic again. Hearts there as well. And that's blocked there by Celtic. Comes back the other way though. Here's Callum McGregor. McGregor into the area. Headed away by Sibic. Comes to O'Reilly. Now back to Atate. Atate plays it out to that right-hand side now again for Celtic. Here's Janovic. Celtic to look and find another way through. So they've not really done much in this second half, Celtic. They were pretty decent in the first half, but second half, there's not really been many chances from them. Hearts have had a bit more of the ball, which is normal when you're sort of in a losing position. Celtic haven't really created much going forward, though, in the second half, unlike them. But they do have a chance now as the ball comes back into the area. Headed away there by Hearts once more. Celtic back into the danger area. Now is Atate. Plays it around. Now back into the box. And headed and cleared away. Hearts players getting on right in the front of that one. Manages to clear it away. Goes out for another throw in here for Celtic. Giakoumakis is going to be coming on as a substitute here for Celtic. Looks like probably Kyogo will come off. And Hearts obviously making a double change there as well. And it looks like Peter Herring is going to be coming off. And Gary Mackay-Stevens going to be coming off also. As Hearts make this double change. So Hearts have made a few changes. We're into the last 19 minutes left of this game. Celtic 1, Hearts 0. C. Smith's going to be coming on for Hearts here. And Giakoumakis, as I say, coming on for Celtic. Massive goal threat. Did come on and score off of the bench the other day. And Moyes coming on as well for Celtic. That means O'Reilly's off. And as I say, Kyogo comes off for Moy and Giakoumakis. Now Celtic have a throw in here. Let's come forward again. Hits it over the top. Headed away there by Hearts again. Hearts hit that one over the top. Now here's Carter Vickers. Vickers through again. Back to Moy. Now here's Hart. Hart finds a way through here again to Jens. Taylor. Taylor to Jota. Jota plays into the danger area. Here's another opportunity and Hearts dispossess them. Here's Barry Mackay. And this is the pace we were on about earlier on. Here they come again. Plays it down there. Decent ball in there, but he's got a lot of work to do here, Ganelli. He's just waiting for the cavalry to arrive slightly. Does. Now here comes Smith. Ball back into the box. Now here again for Hearts. Headed away by Celtic. And, yeah, he goes down. Jananovic, and that's going to be a free kick there for Celtic. Ball forward again for Jananovic. Jananovic driving through. Plays along that back line. Carter Vickers, Jens. Literally back to Hatate. Hatate and Celtic just passing the ball around the park. As they come forward to Moy. Moy back into the area. Moy goes through again. Celtic driving forward here again. Oh, there's an opportunity, and that just comes off a maroon jersey there, and Abada goes quickly over to take the corner. Going to send this one into the area again for Celtic. The Celtic look to try and wrap these 3 points up. It's always the same with these 1-0 leads, is that, yeah, you know, you can get the job done. I mean, everyone would take a 1-0 at the end of the match, whether you're a Rangers fan, Celtic fan, or when you're playing these games. But they can be a nervy affair when you go into the sort of last 10 minutes and the team can just chuck absolutely everything at it. Hearts have got themselves a goal kick. Just fly it over. Here come Hearts now again. Here's Mackay. Mackay with a bit of skill. Here's a chance for Hearts now into the area. Into the danger area again. Blocked by Celtic. That was an opportunity, by the way. Again, just Barry Mackay is definitely that outlook. He's so skillful. He looks really, really good for Hearts. Just causing that Celtic backline a tiny bit of problem. Not much of a problem, but went through a couple of people. Just his colleagues not on the same wavelength. Here's Jota now, going the other way. Jota driving through. Jota plays it down that left-hand side. Now is another opportunity here for Celtic. Going into the last 15 minutes. Are we going to see a climactic ending? Here comes Celtic again. They're chasing that second goal. Hearts looking for an equaliser. Here's Jens. Jens over the top. Now plays it over to Carter Vickers once more. Vickers over the top. Back over to Jens. Jens back into the area. Goes back to Joe Hart actually there. The Shanklin just puts a bit of pressure on the Celtic backline, but nothing too dangerous. Here comes Jota. Jota switches play there for Celtic again. Did well with it again. Finds a way through to Carter Vickers again. Moy. Moy forward. Moy driving through yet again here for Celtic. And there's a good opportunity now here for Celtic as they put a ball into the area, but no one there in a green and white jersey. And Smith clears that one away there for Hearts. Putting that one going long. Now plays it into Jota. Here's an opportunity for Jota now. Jota into the area. Again, just couldn't quite complete the pass there for Celtic. And Jota regains possession as that is cleared back to him. Here's Moy. Back over to Rio Atate again. Back into Taylor. Taylor into the danger area. Oh, I set it over. And there was an opportunity for Giakoumakis. But again, just goes over the bar. And that goes out of play. And that's out for a Hearts goal kick. Going into the final 10 minutes. Is there going to be late drama here between Celtic and Hearts? Why does YouTube need to have a host for the stream? What's up? Here's Hearts again. Ball into the area. Here's an opportunity. Hearts out there to come collect it from Hearts. But that was a decent ball in there again. Hearts almost resulting to a long ball in. But Celtic back in possession. Now here they come again. Celtic going down that left-hand side. Jota looking to try and control this one, but he couldn't quite get a hold of the ball. And that's going to go out for a Hearts throw-in as the Jam Tarts look to go the other way. Here comes Shankland. Moy getting dispossessed there. Now Hearts going the other way. Shankland, the whistle's gone there on the tackle on Moy. Looked like foul play as such, but referee was pretty close to it, so no complaints. Here's Moy. Vickers again. Plays it down that right-hand side. Celtic looking for goal number 2 to secure the 3 points. Here they come again now with Abada. Abada there with a nice link up in the middle with Giakoumakis. And again, Hearts just stopping that one. Here's Smith. Smith going the other way. Smith trying to hit it forward. And again, they're just not on the same wavelength there that time. And that one goes out. Paganelli looks absolutely knackered. Robbie Nielsen was not happy with that pass from his captain. Here's Jens again. Jens gets it over to Rio Atate. Here's Moy. Moy into the area. And they're claiming for the offside there. Hearts, I think. Yeah, it goes up there. There's the flag. And that's going to be a free kick now to Heart of Midlothian. Just under 10 minutes left to play of normal time here at Celtic Park. Celtic very, very close to going to the top of the table and being the only side to keep a 100% record. Unless Hearts have got a little trick up their sleeve for the final 10 minutes. Celtic again into the area. Goes all the way back over to the goalkeeper. And back down by Celtic. Mackay. Gives it all the way back over to the goalkeeper. Here's Moy back in possession. Moy plays it out to Jota again. Jota driving through. Here's Atkinson. Clears it. Jota does well there. Jota with some strength. And now comes inside. There's an opportunity here for Jota. And that's blocked by Smith. Hearts get out away again. Moy. And again, cleared away by Smith. Celtic coming forward. Back over the top once more. Moy. Moy into the area. Celtic just passing the ball in Hearts' half. Moy goes through again. Now back to Carter Vickers. Vickers over the top. Vickers looking to try and find a way through. Now he's Rio Atate again. Tate into the area, and again, Hearts defend that one away. Here's Smith. Gets tackled, and that's a foul, and that's going to be a free kick to Heart of Midlothian. Just under, it was about 7 minutes to go left of the 90. I don't think there's going to be much stoppage time added on here at the end of this match, as there's not really been much time wasted, to be honest. If there is going to be something, probably about 2-3, just sort of a substitution time. Here's Shankland now. Shankland into the area, and again a foul there, and there's a free kick on Greg Taylor, and Celtic back in possession. For those of you that care about the English Premier League, it looks like Manchester City are 1-0 up in their match against Newcastle. John, who was the goal scorer? Is it? Here's Joe Hart again. Black out to that left-hand side. Jens. Jota. Moy. I'm not in Mexico, mate. I'm in Glasgow. Ball over the top. Now here's Giakoumakis, and the goalkeeper collects that one. Stewart back in possession. Gundogan scored supposedly. There you go for City. Ball forward here for Atkinson. Goes down. Linesman's not said anything. Referee gives a free kick there to Hearts. Ball into the area. That free kick's wasted by Hearts. Celtic back in possession. Celtic going down that right-hand side now, looking for goal number 2, which seems more likely out of the two in terms of either an equaliser or a second goal. Here comes Celtic again into the area. Blocked there by Hearts once more. And now goes the other way is Smith. Smith back up to Shibic. Cochrane. Cochrane goes forward. And then Hearts can't give that one a chase. That goes back out for another throw in here for Celtic. Carter Vickers. Here's Jens. Jens forward again. Plays it into the area. Hearts looking to try and get back onto it, but Celtic are controlling proceedings here pretty comfortably as they look to see this game out. Guys, it's not 1-1, it's 1-0. I'm up to date with it. Maybe 10, 15 seconds behind, but nothing too drastic. Here comes Celtic again. Here's Jota. Jota forward. Headed away. Well, that keeps it in there, Jota. But nobody there in a green and white jersey to put that one into the back of the net for Celtic. And Hearts now go the other way. Jens. As I said, with 5 minutes to go, it still seems Celtic more than likely to get a second goal. And there's a chance, and there's Stewart manages to come out. Hatate just couldn't quite clip anything onto it. And that goes out for a Hearts ball, and Hearts back in possession. Puts it back over the top. Here Hearts again. Trying to find a way through. Here's Smith. Time's running out, though, for the Edinburgh side. Smith. Hearts facing their first defeat of the season. 2 wins, 1 draw. And as things stand, 1 defeat in their start of the season. But a big, big game on Thursday night as they play Zurich in the second leg. They are losing 2-1 in that game so far. Here come Hearts into the area. Here's Smith. Smith looking to try and find a way through. Now is an opportunity for them. Hearts looking to put a ball into the box. Ginelli with a bit of skill. Nice little link-up play, and he's got on the wavelength. But Ellis couldn't quite control it there that time. Here comes Smith again. Smith forward. Now here comes Atkinson. Atkinson into the area and nobody there in a maroon jersey. And that one goes the other way. Comes out to Mackay, though, on that far left-hand side. Mackay looking to try and do something. Puts it into the area, and Celtic managed to clear that one away again. And that is out of harm's way. 2.5 minutes left to go here, guys. Still, Celtic 1, Hearts 0. Hearts out for another throw-in. Hearts are probably going to chuck hammer and tong at this one for the final couple of minutes. And that goes all the way out of play. And that's going to go out for a goal kick for Celtic. But that will do just fine for the home side. Here's Moy. Moy back out. As he goes the other way. Hitting over the top. Hits it forward yet again. Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers driving through yet again now for Celtic. And that ball goes out of play. It's going to go out for a throw in here for Celtic. 1 minute left of the 90. Celtic almost there. As I said, I don't think much stoppage time will be added on here at the end. There's not been that much wastage here at the end of this here in the second half. It's a foul there. Celtic win themselves a free kick. Callum McGregor hacked to the floor. And that's going to be a free kick for Celtic in a fairly decent position. A yellow card also branded there for Cochrane. And that's that. In fact, is that Cochrane's second yellow? I think it is. I think Hearts have been had a man sent off. Is that Cochrane's second yellow? I think it is a second yellow there for Cochrane, you know. It is. It is. He's sent off. Double yellow there for Cochrane. Right on the end of it. Let's say Alex Cochrane dismissed here in the final minute of the 90. And as I say, sent off right at the end there for Hearts. Celtic send their free kick in. That goes wide. Well, not wide. It comes out wide. Back over to Tate. He tries to recover it. And that's going to go out for a corner kick. In fact, that's going to go out for a goal kick. It came off a Tate. That's going to go out for a goal kick here to Hearts. Hearts maybe have one last chance if they want to nick and equalise. I'll get confirmation to how much stoppage time is going to be added on, but I don't think it's going to be much. I don't think there's been much time wasted throughout this game. It's been pretty fast flowing, to be honest. It's not been that many stalls throughout the game. There was a Halliday injury earlier on, but apart from that, I can't think of much time wasted. Now here come Hearts going the other way. Smith. Ball forward again. Nice little chance now here for Hart Midlothian. Back out to Atkinson. Into the area. Atkinson finds a way through here once more. Hearts looking to try and put something into the area again. As I say, last chance saloon. Time's running out and they are playing with 10 men. Here's Moy. 4 minute stoppage time. 4 minutes added on here at the end of the second half. Abada going the other way. Oh, and that's might be a foul. Sibic gets a foul. And is he getting a red card? 9 men, Hearts. Oh my God. Hearts go down for a 9 men, down to 9 men. Bonkers, mate, that. Wait, a double yellow, I suppose. Yeah, you can give that one as a yellow card for sure. Yeah, 10-9, man. Why is this the second time this weekend we've seen a team go down to 9 men? That's funny as anything. What are the odds on that? Imagine if you put a bet on that at the start of the weekend. Two teams going down to 9 men in the Scottish Premiership this weekend. Toby Shibbick now obviously dismissed that. And now Hearts have got to see this one out with 9 men. Which you do expect Celtic to be dominant now for the last couple of minutes. I can't see Hearts getting themselves out anymore. Here comes Celtic going the other way. And there's a save there, by the way, by Stewart. And that's going to go out for a corner. And that will probably see the game out here. as Hearts go down to 9 men. I mean, you can't complain with that one, to be honest. There was two yellow cards in terms of a double yellow. It's not like a straight red card incident what we were seeing yesterday, but that was a double yellow. You know, Civic knew what he was doing as a tactical foul, and boom, he's obviously paid the price there right at the end, which is going to cause him a bit of a problem, I suppose, for next weekend. They've got another clash at the weekend there. It's another corner here for Celtic. About a minute left to go, by the way. Minutes left remaining. 9 men, mate. Kevin Glancy stuck on a little acca yesterday. What's the odds for 2 9 men's? No, I'm joking. Ball forward here again for Hearts. There's no real complaints on the Hearts ones. There were 2 double yellows. They were red cards that time around, to be fair. Both of them double yellows. Played that price. Civic, bringing someone down on the way out. Second yellow card. You can't really complain. Same with Cochrane. 2 yellows. Ball forward over the top there for Hearts. One last chance maybe for them, but Joe Hart collects it, and that will probably be that in terms of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Moy goes forward. Celtic back in possession. Plays it out to that right-hand side. To be fair, I can't remember the last game it went down to 9 men, let alone 2 matches in a weekend going down to 9 men. It's not something that you don't really see that often, to be fair. Ball forward here for Celtic, sorry. Just a couple seconds left remaining. Celtic going forward again. Can they get a second goal before the whistle goes? And that's cleared away by Hearts. Comes back out to Celtic again. Tate forward again, down that right-hand side, into the area, and there's the goal. Celtic have got the 3 points, and it's 2-0. And of course, boom, wrapped up, finished, and as I say, Celtic are going to go to the top of the table and keep their 100% record. Maybe a tiny bit nervy towards the end, but they're pretty much in control. Hearts never really affected Celtic going the other way, and as I say, from 10 men, 9 men, there's no way of an outlook back out from there, to be fair. Yakimakis gets on the score sheet once again, and Celtic, as I say, 2-0. And that game is done and dusted. Celtic will go to the top of the Premiership and will open up a 2-point gap on Rangers going into match day 5. The next Celtic game will be Dundee United versus Celtic next weekend. But first, we got some big games coming up this week. PSV Eindhoven take on Rangers on Wednesday night for a place in the Champions League. And then Hearts will host Zurich as they look to try and overturn a 2-1 deficit to get a place in the Europa League group stages. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.